Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. All right, so I'm working on this K-pop trap, hybrid trap kind of song here today. Figured I'd stream as well. I pretty much got the structure down, but I got a lot of stuff to like fill in. Like the verses and bridge, the chorus needs work. But I'll just play a little bit to show what I got going so far. Do I have anything? Yeah, just a limiter on the master. Nothing crazy. It's supposed to be like a drill, hybrid drill trap kind of thing. Could use like an impact here or something. Oh, what's up, boy? Yeah, I'll play through what we got going so far. Pre-chorus is quite empty. This is like a placeholder. The main idea for the chorus. It's pretty much the same for the other ones. I just copy paste. Kinda needs more like air candy stuff though. Yeah, this verse is kinda empty. Doesn't really have anything. Pretty much the same repeating. Kinda sounds like XG Baby Monster. I can, yeah, Aspa is like an influencer. This XG, yeah, for real. They did have that song. What's the name? It is like a drill on their last EP. Kind of gave me the idea for like the drums, but I wanted more aggressive sounding. The drums, I can do a quick rundown of the drums. Yeah, main drum is a kick layered with a stomp layer, one snare. This is like the main tonal one. This is just like a, what even is this? Some kind of percussion layer, but it is in the same key of the song, so it fits. And then this is just a, I have no idea why I added that, but it's there. Yeah, this stomp layer adds so much more impact. Any stomp. Layer that up. The main snare, I got it from this one. Member. It's a pack, members pack from Splice. Most of this stuff is from Splice. This one is just some random percussion. Oh, I don't even know. It moved the file, so I can't like locate it from like which pack it's from. But a lot of stuff is, this project started from this main idea here. same thing. But just with more like drill variation. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is from Memma's pack. The kick, I think, is from Memma as well. I'm doing like a little bit of processing, but nothing too crazy. Percussion. Damn, this looks like a lot of percussion here. What's going on? It's like a bunch of like Indian influence percussion stuff. This one is from a loop. I find myself doing this more often, like putting it into like a slicer plugin of some sort. Every dog got their own version. Then you can just rearrange and play whichever parts you want from the loop. So everything together without the bass. Yeah, the routing is... Hey, stop playing. Yeah, so all the percussion is going to one bus. All these green ones here got their own group. All the main drums got their own group. Drum bus, percussion bus, and then the bass bus. I usually group a lot of stuff depending on what they're doing. Like all the basses together, all the synths together, percussions and stuff. But yeah, I think I'll try to finish the verse at least today. Yeah, right away this transition needs to be smoother. Some sort of like a switch up, well, not really a switch up, but like some variation from the chorus to the verse I wanted to do here. That's why the drums change the pattern. But I need to transition better. Maybe, let's see. There's like a sweep or something there. Or even like a reverse snare. Kashmir got so much of this stuff. Let's see what we got going on here. Turn this down. I think I'm in F sharp. Yeah, something like that. I think, what key am I in? Oh, C sharp. That's why the snare fits. Rename everything. add like a big clap layer there as well. Put a bunch of reverb on it. This guy's pack is really good too. Fabian Mazur. And price is actually pretty good too. What even is that? Whatever weird stuff I can find, just throw it in there. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work. Got this out. What's next? Oh, one thing I wanted to add here. This melody is kind of boring though. It's from this block. Let me try a different delay. I do like this one from Baby Audio. Come back in. What time is this? 1:08. Especially because you have this Docker feature here. So it's like sidechaining itself without even having to do anything. Turn that off. Yeah, like this extra stuff they have on here. It's like you need like other plugins to like do all this stuff. All these extra knobs is just built in. It's super handy. Like EQ, widener, all these like tape effects. Everything is just built in. Especially like the transient, like attack and sustain. That kind of stuff I always be having to do on like a different channel or something. With different plugins. But with this, it's built in. Super nice. What other processing do you have on the block? Oh. I guess I can turn everything off. Play it. That's with nothing on. Delete this. And I have EQ, effector. This lo-fi thing is like a bit crusher kind of effect. Turn everything one by one. So I'm taking off a lot of high end and then I'm adding it back with this lo-fi effect. Some kind of bit crusher thing. Then this is a free plugin. It's like just a widener, pretty much. Saturation. Yeah, I put it on warm tape because the warm setting is a little bit more less high end, and the clean version got more high end. It's brighter. I mean, hence the name, warm. So I've been using this thing saturation as like a EQ sometimes. If I want more bright high end, I'll use the tube clean, give it more high end. But tape is usually more darker sounding in general. And then delay and reverb. I do like this reverb sometimes though. There is this reverb here I added just now, but I'm automating the blend. Am I doing it here? Nope. I didn't even copy the automation. Yeah, I love Fusion Saturn. Saturn is on everything, man. So if I play this, it's like a small little detail, but nothing crazy. Time. Do I need to adjust this? I don't think so. Bro has all the plugins in the world. Oh, snap. I have a lot of plugins though. Half of them I don't really use. I gotta delete some. But yeah, I'm always looking for like more cool stuff. Do you like the Serum 2 reverb? I actually haven't used Serum 2. It just looks confusing. It looks like so much going on with Serum 2. I need like a whole week to even figure that thing out. I was curious if you're using thermal on it as well, but I guess not. Sometimes I do use thermal, and then thermal and this other one called, oh my god, what's the name? It's by Minimal Audio. Is it, where is it? I don't even see it. Is it Rift? I think it's Rift. This one's kind of cool. But yeah, I use this in like the Baby Monster matchup I did. You get some cool like, it's kind of like Portal but more crazy. There's a bunch of presets and stuff in there too. Yeah, this is like a beefed up version of Portal, pretty much. But yeah, Thermal is good. Anyway, where was I? Verse 1. This, like the second half of verse 1, I think is kind of meh. Let's see if I can add anything here. Maybe adjust this slope. Then I can just turn it down, I guess. Not too bad. I'm not like super happy with it, but it'll be fine for now. I need like some sort of impact or something here. Maybe try some of this stuff. Make this one unique. Probably do something with the bass here as well. What is his bass? Oh, it's from Echo Soundworks. Yeah, the percussions could drop out, I think. I'll add some kind of fill there. Pitch bend. For whatever reason, the stupid glide notes don't work when you use Serum in the piano roll. I don't know. Pitch wheel. What's this? Oh, wrong one. Maybe go up and then down. Maybe start lower. Right, and then add a different. Make this different. Then okay, time to look for a fill. Mostly trial and error for this kind of stuff. This one's kind of cool. Just drop it here, I guess. So I'm in C sharp. Just gotta go up one. What if turn the format down? Okay, not terrible. wrong side. Maybe even make this one unique. Wait. Rename. Tonal hit tool. What is that? C sharp. Okay, not terrible. This one's kind of cool too. Yeah, it's mostly like adding like a bunch of these little moments throughout the track, so it doesn't feel like a copy paste loop over and over. Let's see what else we got.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo.
One shots.
Bass. Gang. Stop. 2.
Not quite. Bass. Well, it is doing a pitch bend, so it might be weird with a actual bass layer on top of it, obviously. This could probably work. Need a different sound. Need a different snare here. Oh, maybe a sample this one. Don't need that. Okay, I resample this. Dude, my brain is moving like 1 mile per hour today. Snare, reverb. I can send that to 14. Oh, wait, maybe reverse this one. I like that a little bit better. This snare is kind of loud. Let it cut right when the impact comes in. Oh, this bass is from a loop. I just cut out the part that I want. Okay, let's see if this makes sense in context. I think you need a little sweep up here though. Hold on, hold on. I'm pretty sure I used these samples before. These ones. I used it in something. That might actually work. Hold on, hold on. Come back. This got to be turned down though. Pitch up 1. Where's the snare? Here? Oh. Maybe speed it up. What even is this sample? Gotta make sure I rename everything properly. This is what we call this. I don't know. Right there, I need something like a shout or something. Yeah, all these little details. It might seem like it's like no big deal, but in the end, it just takes your production up a notch. in my opinion. All the little details. One shot. I just need a one shot. What's another pack I had?
ये सुने। उम्मीद है कि आपको ये गाना पसंद आएगा। कमाल है। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। क्या बात है। ये सुने। उम्मीद है कि आपको ये गाना पसंद आएगा। उम्मीद है कि आपको ये सुने। ये सुने।
Not really. Oh, this might work actually. What key is this? G sharp. Oh, it might work since I'm in. That's like the 5th of C sharp. Okay, turn that down. Add a EQ. Add a bunch of delay. Where is Echo Boy? There we go. Should be like in the background. Play it from here. Let's see what we got. Damn, this thing is like too dry. Would this even work if I just use this reverb? Nice. So that just adds a reverb directly onto the sample. So I don't have to add another plugin. I could probably reuse this in the second verse. Okay, something I wanted to do with this. This is pretty much just the vocal chop, just slowed down and pitched down a bunch. shaper box. Add one of these. Yeah, so that's gonna be like in the background pretty much. Maybe put some reverb on it so it sits behind the main melody. You can think of reverb as like a front to back panner. Okay, this lead. Needs to be brighter. Okay, that's fine. Maybe add a stomp here as well. Okay, kick needs to be more interesting. Go over there. This needs like a reverse something here, somewhere around here. Where is that snare? I feel like I could reuse this somewhere. Here, probably. Unique. Oops. Okay, that's Way too long. Oh, my phone. Maybe make this one a little bit darker. Why does it sound so loud? Oh, maybe even add like a stereo delay so it sounds more wide. Reuse this one. Maybe here? Just gonna like try a bunch of stuff and see what works. I have to redo the bass line too. It was just 2 notes. What's this playing? Mute that for now. Okay, so if you have 2 different clips, undo this. You can just highlight them, Control G, combine it. Feel like this could be here. Cut this. What if we did like one of these? Then just turn down the reverb. No, undo. Oh my god. Go there. Okay, here everything should cut out, I think. And mute this. Probably just boost this up. So it can act like a fill. Let's see, does it make sense? Here. Take this off. Let's rearrange this. Put this right. Put this here, maybe. Then do one of these things here again. Where is it? Oh. Maybe. Oh, wait. Undo. Make this unique. Oh no, I'm doing the wrong one. That one is not making any difference. There we go. So many little things. Bass. Maybe mute it there. Okay, not terrible. Let's see what's going on with its baseline. So it goes from here. Okay. I feel like this lead has too many things on it. Here, let's turn this down a little bit. Actually makes sense. Let's see. What is this? Undo all of that real quick. Oh, what's up, Dan? Hello, 2 questions. Where do you usually get drums from? Is there a go-to sample pack? Because the snare is so clean. Also, do you create your own sounds or use presets? I used a lot of packs from Splice, actually. Like these ones, it's from this member pack from Splice. Just type in member, they have their own pack. It's a really cool group. I don't know if it's a group or if it's a solo artist. I don't know. But they have some really cool songs. Like hybrid trap stuff. Member. I think the snare is from their pack as well. I do process stuff, but this one sounded good. Pretty much. Out the start. So I just added some reverb. That's about it. I am layering it in the chorus with some other stuff, but nothing too crazy. I do use a lot of like cashmere stuff as well. Like this one, I added a second layer here. It's like some kind of percussion. And this. Also like more attack. Kick is processing on the snare. No, just reverb for that one at least. I do usually process stuff a lot. But sometimes you get lucky, you find a really good sample. This is like one of those times. Kick, I'm doing some slate EQ. Added a little bit more attack, some saturation. That's about it. But all my drums are going to this drum bus. And on the drum bus, I got compressor, another saturator. It's not really doing a whole lot. It's barely on one. And then a clipper, just to like catch those big spikes. So I'll A/B it back and forth, on and off, I mean. I switch it on, off. Yeah, it just helps glue it together. It's not really doing a whole lot. But this saturator does help bring out the snare more. And then a clipper at the end, it's just catching the random peaks. I'm struggling to make drums sound big, and you've got them. I mean, it is down to like the sample itself. It is a struggle to find good samples. I do spend a lot of time looking for stuff, which is like the most boring part of making music. You're just spending hours just looking for samples. Yeah, I'd say like if you have like a bunch of like old packs and stuff, just like get rid of old stuff and then just replace with new samples in your library. Seems like it's subtly layering in with compression and saturation clippers, mostly small tweaks, nothing drastic. Yeah. So each plugin is doing like a little bit, but all of them together is doing the job, really. It's not like one plugin is doing everything. They all have like their own function, but for example, like these drum bus processing is going, where is it going? To the master. Oh, I don't even have anything on the master. But on the master, I'd probably add like more compression and stuff. Yeah, I quite often I'd be deleting stuff Just get rid of all the things that you don't need. Because a lot of stuff, they get outdated pretty fast in like pop and K-pop, I feel like. Even, but a lot of times I'd be looking for stuff in like the most random places. Like percussion and stuff. Like, like this, for example, is a bunch of like Indian percussion samples. Like sticks and stuff. Like toms and I don't even know. Just random, whatever pack has them. I just use it. So it's never really like one go-to pack. But I mean, for this one, the member pack does sound really good, I must say. Am I blind? Oh, yeah, that's the name. Member go-to pack. They have some good stuff in there. Snares. Like a lot of these fit this style. Like more aggressive. It depends on the genre you're making too. What I mean, Cashmere has everything pretty much too. Cashmere Volume 4 I'll be using a lot now. I think that's the most recent one. I think there's a new one coming up. I'm not sure. But yeah, a lot of these like small layering, it does help make things more interesting. Those snares are exactly what I'm after. Well, now you know. It's on Splice. I don't know if they have like their own website where you can like buy the whole pack. In case you don't have Splice. Well, if you have Splice, you can just grab the individual samples. I could actually add some claps here. I do have some claps. Take out with this one. It's a little bit loud, so I'll just turn it down. The velocity. I feel like the second half it could speed up a bit. Let me just copy over the bass line. Oh, actually, another pack that has that kind of stuff is from Kuru. K. Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. Where is it? Snares. This Kuru sample pack. I think it's on Splice too. They have more like creative stuff. I've definitely used this before. Yeah, you can use a lot of these for like fills and stuff. Also, their music is fire. Crew music, they have some crazy songs. Bass, they do like heavy bass music pretty much. think they have 2 packs. Yeah, if you're into that kind of stuff, you can check them out. There was some other ones, but like I can't remember all these names. There's no way. Because I have like so many different genres of like samples here. Where do you find a little snare fill? Did you program it yourself? Snare fill. Jeez, which one? This probably. This probably you're talking about? If it's that, it's just like a tiny snare that's pitched down. Well, it's from a loop. Cashmere loop. Yeah, if you just get like a tight snare and just do like an automation with it pitching down, I think that's pretty much it. Like tight snare. Yeah, something like this, and just repeat it a bunch of times. Here, I think I need a big impact, something tonal. What is this? Cut out the low end. Okay, sample hunting, the most boring part of this. Just looking for stuff. That's why it takes forever to finish these things. They're just looking for stuff half the time. I use this for sure in the Mave KDA track. This one might actually work. Let's fade in that little transient a little bit. I'm in E, so that's 1, 2, 3 down. I mean, I guess I could just copy paste the first verse and then slap it on there as a second verse too, but then it's just too basic for K-pop. Yeah, this reverb is pretty much my go-to. Let's see if this makes any sense. Or maybe put it on the snare hit. Let's see. No, man, what am I doing? Okay, and then this needs a transition into the drill section of the verse. I feel like I make stuff way more complicated than it should be. Oh god. No wonder it takes so long. What was I gonna do? Oh, this. Cut this out. Probably make this unique. Could probably do something with the lead here. I do like how this thing sounds with the snare though. This one shot? Might use that somewhere else. No, it's too low. Maybe faster. Oh, wait, this could be something cool. Dan says, I'm trying to learn Ableton because I'm sick of FL Studio's mixing. I have to route every track. The problem is I love FL Studio piano roll so much. I don't know. And how easy it is to get an idea going. FL Studio's mixer is like so time consuming to do stuff, I do admit. The routing, I mean, I just like got used to it, to be honest. With like the wires, you just route stuff. I do use Patcher a lot, which does make my life easier. This thing, where is it? So you can do like your own chain all in here, and when you can add as much plugins as you want. Like if I load a preset I have for some random thing, I don't know. Gated reverb throw. Yeah, you can just load up your chains on the actual insert itself. But yeah, the mixer is not very intuitive. But I mean, that's FL Studio. Everything is like modular. So I kind of get it. It does waste a lot of time routing stuff though. I switched to Cubase for that same reason. Yeah, I do want to learn Cubase at some point. I have it, but it just looks kind of confusing going from FL Studio to that. But it is really powerful. Cubase is really good, especially with like the vocal stuff they have. It's like built in with a lot of plugins, like sample bass. What do you call it? Like Melodyne and stuff. ARA, that's what I'm looking for. The ARA support. That is really good. Just needs a sampler right here to go into the snare hit. Oh, I do have one, but it's kind of not really that interesting. Why did I just do that? That sounds so weird. Maybe just turn it up. Yeah, the kind of idea I had with this is like just like one sound leading into the next really quickly. That's why you see like a lot of reverse reverbs and stuff. I'm already losing my voice again. As usual. All right, from here. Let's see if you can find some other cool sound. Stab. Just try some random stuff here. Probably insert the new track. But I mean, oh, like a FL Studio workflow thing. I do use the header to like insert the instruments and stuff directly into the header. So it just automatically routes all the tracks. It's like a workflow thing. Let's see. F is 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Bass, stab. Okay, this kind of worked in my head. So let's see. And then I can route this over here. I don't need the low end since I have a 808 playing. Then I want to bring out the high end, so I'll just add a OTT on top of this. Maybe before the EQ. Maybe turn it up a little bit. This needs something else here for a transition. What time is it? Yeah. I'll probably stream until like around 11 or so. Maybe cut this, do some kind of weird fill. What intonation is that? This can go down. Where's that pitch bend automation add? There we go. kind of slow, so put it faster. Maybe higher. I do like this little phrase from the vocal. I can copy these little bass stabs thing here. I don't think I need it in the first part. What do I have it on? 80%. I don't know about this hi-hat, man. It's like too soft. Put a transient shape around this. DS. Oh, I can do some panning on this actually. I forgot. Go to pan controls. It's kinda okay. The second hat, what's this doing? Actually, maybe put some reverb on this one. snare kind of gets lost now. I'm gonna just clone this one. Call this snare 5. If I can count. Yep. Don't need that one. Make sure this is on the same group as the other ones. Snare bus. I don't really have anything on there, but let's keep things organized. Alright, try to get a different sound. Something snappy. Oh wait, actually, snap might actually work. Maybe break it brighter. Okay, this one I'll make it wide. This is a free plugin, by the way, a widener plugin. And that actually sounds good and doesn't ruin your mono like some does. Nice. I can overdo it on this one because it's not like the main snare. It's just like a wide layer. Okay, not terrible. Do you turn everything down for mastering? Because you're peaking at 0 dB at the moment. I do have a limiter, which is boosted, that's why. But I usually mix pretty low. And usually I have a compressor on here, but I didn't really need it for this. I have like a preset. Yeah, this is like a preset I normally use all the time. It's like always on there. It's not like a big deal though. I can barely hear anything. So I can adjust the wet gain depending on how much reduction I'm doing. It's like a mid-side setup at the moment. Not really. If you want a mid-side, you can turn this. The stereo link. But yeah, since I'm streaming, I just turn this up. It's not really doing anything though. Just so like the stream audio isn't too quiet. What do you use to process your 808s? Actually, this is from... I should mention where the sample is from first. It's from Echo Soundworks. It is a free pack, by the way. You just look up Echo Soundworks. Go on their website. You can find under their free downloads. It's from... What's this song called? I think it's from 808 Day. One of these. Right, so like it's pretty good pretty much right off the bat. But this one in particular, I got EQ. This is kind of interesting. I'm boosting the mid-range before the saturation. So it's pretty much saturating the mids more than anything else. And on clean setting. So it brings out the high end more. And then there's a compressor. I do compress bass a lot. You see how it's jumping, like the high notes and the low notes? The volume difference. So the compressor is going to help even that out. And that's being sent to a bass bus, which is being compressed again. It does help to like compress all your basses together, or like low end, 808, subs, all that stuff. Because if you have like multiple, like in this case, I have 2. So this compressor on the bass group is just gonna help even that out. Because you don't want like your sub or low end to be louder in certain sections, unless it's by choice. But yeah, the chorus 808 is the different sample. I'll show you that one. It's probably more interesting. This one I got a ton of saturation here, pretty much like distortion level, and then boosting the high end so you get like that crunchiness out of it. Solo. What is this EQ? Yeah, I'm just bringing out a lot of the high end. And then track limit. Just catching like random spikes of like the really loud notes. And tremolo, this has been automated. Like here, there's like a little, it like bounces from left to right. Yeah, even like different genres, I'll pretty much use this pretty much the same kind of processing. EQ with saturation and then compression, regardless of the genre. It looks pretty similar, like EDM or anything else. Or even if you have like a live bass, that might even require more processing. And a lot more compression, actually. Oh, I can add back the clap here. This clap kind of sucks. For this section, at least. What I'll do is duplicate this one and add a brighter one here. Don't need that. Make sure this is routed to the same group as the other ones. Yeah, as you can tell, I work pretty slow. Is that in the right spot? I think I don't need all this stuff. Actually, rearrange this part. One little interesting thing I did here with like the melodies to like help separate them a bit, because they're kind of busy. Well, the vocal chop thing is really busy. That sounds like this. I added this micro shift. It's kind of quiet. I'll turn up. So the mix all the way up is gonna sound really wide. If I turn this off, it's pretty much mono. So that spreads it out. Reasoning being, this other one is in like the mono channel pretty much, except for like the delay that's going on. So one's like really wide and then one's more narrow, pretty much. Helps separate it a bit. So they're not like sitting on directly on top of each other. Oh, turn this back down. And I mean, of course, one's louder than the other, so that helps. Also, one's brighter and one's darker. Like the vocal thing is darker, so it sits more in the background. And then this one got a lot more high end. Like the brighter something is, the closer it's gonna sound. The darker it is, the more in the back it's gonna be. What is Comet? Comet is a reverb plugin. Wait. I lost it. But yeah, anyway, it's this thing. It's a cool reverb. It's from Polyverse. If you want like really big spatial reverb, I use this a lot. Oh damn, I forgot I didn't even do the pre-chorus. It's just quite empty. So much time spent on the verse. I got tunnel vision. Alright, let's play this part, see how it flows. See what I need to do with like the transitions. I want to add like a tiny delay on the snare for this part, but let me just replace this clap before I forget. Is there a good one in here? I can't remember. Yeah, Echo Soundworks. These guys got really good packs. They have a YouTube channel as well. They have like tutorials. I don't know if they're active anymore, but I learned a lot from their channel actually. Like sound design and drums and layering and percussion and stuff. All that stuff they got. I don't think this will work, but let's speed it up a little bit. This lead is kind of in the way of the 808. I want to like highlight the 808, the pitch bend thing. So I'll just cut out the other stuff. Maybe even delete that one too. Or even the other way around. Too much reverb. Maybe cut this thing out as well. And I need like some sort of effects there to help sell the transition. Yeah, it's a lot of tiny stuff that goes into these kind of tracks. Effects. Damn, I am getting hungry. This might be cool. In reverse. Where is it? Let's see, it doesn't make sense. Put that there. This needs another little sweep here. No, not that one. Call this probably send it to the same channel as well. These little sweeps and stuff. Just like ear candy. Not really supposed to like hear all of it, but it's there. Okay, snare automation on the delay, which I'm gonna add now. What do I want to use? Let's try Echo Boy. Mix down. Oh, so automate anything quickly in FL, you just click the knob and you right click on this little button where it says multi-link to controller. Right click, create automation. There we go. And if you don't see that button, you can just hit edit and just find it. And just put it anywhere you want, really. Yeah, you just tweak anything and create automation. You can do it for the last 2 tweak parameters. You can create automation. It's a quick little handy tip. I think there's another way to do it from here. Or something. Yeah, last tweaked. And then you hit create automation. It's the same thing. But it's just faster. Call this delay mix. So I know what it is. Very fast. Is this the right reverb for this? Not reverb. The right plugin for this? Not sure. Yeah, I want it to be like center mono. So turn the width down. What if you put it faster, maybe? No, it's too fast. Cut out the low end. Oh, I don't think it's the right one. Note maybe dotted? No, it sounds weird. Leave it for now, I guess. What? Copy over. Where is this one shot? Probably put it there and use it as like a transition element, maybe. Yeah, that kind of works. What do I even do for the pre-chorus? Oh god. No idea. Maybe some kind of bass pattern we can start with. too long. I might change the sound. Let's get the MIDI down first though. No, too fast. What note does this play? A, F sharp. I guess I can go to F sharp. Yeah, that's not the right sound. Copy this MIDI. Delete that. Make this shorter. Hello, I love your trap beats. Do you have melodic parts for pre or maybe second half of the chorus? I love throwing some orchestral stuff. Gives so much contrast and fun. Yeah, it is very common in K-pop to have like melodic sections, especially in like the bridge. They often go for like R&B. Usually more chill with more chord changes. And pre-chorus as well is very common. But with this, I feel like it's more of like a festival kind of hype track. I want to like keep the energy up. For the bridge, I'll probably do something different though. I don't know. This is I'm just kind of like trying stuff out for this. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. Well, I don't know. Because the chorus does sound like this, and is coming from so I gotta somehow connect these two sections. The release, turn that up a little. Oh, I am using a sample so I can do pitch bends. No, it's this way. Then make this one the slide note. Maybe faster. It needs to be more like percussive-ish. I don't know why it sounds like it's banned one side. Anyway, I'll fix that later. And now we just copy paste and you're done. This can be different. Oh man, I just heard it in my head. What did I just hear? Play it back. It goes from C to A. Yeah, something like that. There is this song by Purple Kiss called Meme. I honestly think it's a masterpiece. Hope to make this something like that someday. I don't remember that song. I do know Purple Kiss. I don't remember the song. I'll check it out later. I'ma just save it in the meantime. Purple Kiss meme. Yeah, I'll check it out later. Bro, this how is your username, bro? Bro. It's been a long time since I didn't upgrade my FL Studio. Do your projects get damaged or modified when you upgrade to a newer version? No, it should work once you upgrade. Yeah, any older project should work after you update. It's always backwards compatible. But you can't, I mean, if you have an older version, then you can't open the newer version. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, if you're going from like version 21 to version 20, what is this? 2024? No, 2025. Oh, 2024. Yeah, if you're going from version 21 to version 24, it is a separate install. So if you can have both versions at the same time. But yeah, it's definitely worth upgrading. They added so many things in the newer versions. And the next update actually looks really good. We have a new mastering limiter coming out in the next version or the next update, and some other plugins and stuff. And they added more mixer tracks, which I don't really need quite often. I think like once I maxed out the 125. But yeah, I mean, it's there. I hope they rework the mixer though. What was I gonna do? This I want to make like distorted. I'll try trash. This is a good distortion plugin though from isotope, and it always works so slow. Solo the 808. Yeah, if you're looking for like new distortion plugins, you can check this one out. The interface looks nice too, which is it sounds like it shouldn't matter, but you know, if some interfaces look so whack and just confusing, hard to use. But yeah, this just keeps everything simple. Auto gain, need that. I just tweaked 2 knobs and it already sounds different. Here we go. Yeah, this is from this Trash. Well, they had a older version of it called Trash 2, I think, and then they just rebranded it as Trash with new functions. I think Neutron has it built in. I don't know if Neutron has a distortion unit. Maybe. I use Neutron for a lot of cleanup stuff though. It is really good. Something is off with the panning. Like I hear it one side louder than the other. Let's see. Kinda helped. EQ this. I don't need all the low end, so let's turn that down. I want to save like the low end impact for the chorus. And also I'll add more like percussion hits, so I don't want too much low end when I add like more impacts and stuff. This is kinda cool. I'll tweak it later. She'll work for now though. What else was I gonna do? Add some reverb to it. Why not? Add reverb to your 808s, but cut out the low end. Might actually add an OTT to this. Make it sound crunchy. Well, that added a lot. This part sounds kind of basic. Make it a little bit faster. There was this funny video I saw it. Someone made a beat with it. Every note is just a sliding note and it sounds so wonky. Okay, add more effects. The effects is really gonna sell this section. Gotta turn this down a lot. Yeah, I'm super hungry. I'll get out of here in a bit. Yeah, try to use like different effects throughout your tracks, because you don't want to reuse the same like impacts and stuff the whole time. Send all of these to effects bus. I don't like this one, so I'll just swap it out. I think this section is a little bit too loud, so let's turn that down a little bit. Yeah, it's something that kind of confuses people is seeing all my faders at 0. That's just because I turn everything down before the like pre-mixer. And I adjust the volume in like the plugins that I'm processing stuff, like the outputs. This one I could actually use in reverse. For this little lead up. Rename everything so I know what it is. Reverse. Gotta turn this down a lot. It's too loud. Do I have another impact I use somewhere else? Where is it? No? Am I gonna do like a dropout here? Maybe this part. I think the melody could change here a little bit. What does it go to? It go to G sharp. And automation. Do like a classic washout thing right here. What is that? Half a bar? Yep. All right, more risers. Make sure all these ends are cut precisely off. Can't even hear it. What the hell? Okay, not terrible. Actually, wait. We can just stretch it to fit. Oh, it's in time. Never mind. It sounds kind of weird. Yeah, definitely sounds weird. And more effects. God, that was loud. This one, I can add a sidechain to it. Let's turn it down. Okay, we got this somewhere. Do like some accent hits or something here. Damn, it's so loud. Copy this to the first section. Where did I have it? 1, 2. Okay, the ending of the second bar. Okay, where's that down filter? And I need all this. Hold on. I do have an idea for the bridge. I found this loop. I wanted to make the bridge sound a bit darker. So let's see. Yeah, I just have this here for now. the last chorus should be something different because it's exactly the same as the previous chorus, but I'll do that towards like the end. Yeah, I think I've heard this for too long. Time to take a break. But yeah, let's see what we did today. What's going on the master here? All right. Let's check our progress. I don't know if I'll keep the intro like this, though. Maybe not. Maybe cut this here. Maybe even mute the snare too. Hold on. Oh shit, I didn't even copy. I didn't even copy all the effects. All right, it's in the wrong spot. It should be there. I'd probably add like more layers in the chorus, like a synth or something, to follow this part. Yeah, something there. Because it feels a little bit empty after a while. I need a different clap for the chorus, actually. Clone this and delete that. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna replace this real quick. And get up out of here. Or not. FL Studio just decided to crash. What even is this? Running or suspended thread? Or whatever. Well, that's gonna do it for this stream. I'll catch you guys later. I'm out of here.